In any educational program, assessment is an important component next to your curriculum and the pedagogy that you're going to use to deliver your instructions. Now, generative AI has transformed education in every aspect, and therefore assessment is no exception. In this lecture, I will go through how generative AI can be integrated into the whole assessment process. An assessment blueprint is an essential component of any educational program. This is basically the outlines the various components of an assessment, its scopes, objectives, and methods, and align this to the learning outcomes and the overall course objectives. And it is important that faculty members and teachers are aware of how to write these blueprints to ensure that the assessment is aligned to the overall educational objective of the program. Now, how do you ensure that your assessment is educationally sound? The learning objectives are crucial to any educational program. It is from the learning objective that you can then progress to the various development of assessment methods that you would then use to assess if the learner has achieved the learning objectives. Therefore, the learning objective has to be SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. Now, from here, you decide on the criteria. Now, is it a reference criteria assessment, or is it a normative assessment? And this is an important judgment that we have to make for an overall program. Certain programs, you need a reference criteria assessment where you say this is the minimum standard where the candidate has to achieve a pass rate. Whereas in a normative, you have a kind of a cutoff point, and these are important because that's how you will then evaluate your assessment. There, in this setup, you will put up the criteria for the various grades of in the normative assessment. Even in the reference criterion assessment, you will require that. And you will give the weightage and scoring in this process that you will do in the development of your blueprint for assessment. Next is you must ensure that as you design this blueprint, that it is aligned to the overall educational objective, and the assessments are linked to the learning outcome. So for each learning outcome, you must devise the types of methods that you're going to do to assess the patient's knowledge, skills, and attitude. The validity and reliability of your assessment has to be incorporated into this blueprint. And here is where how you would measure that the intended outcome is truly being measured by your assessment. And each of the assessment methods has to have its validity executed. And this whole blueprint needs to be regularly reviewed and updated based on the needs of the individual. With the integration of generative AI into general education, especially in higher institutions, therefore assessments has to be rethought. This is an important step. Everybody has talked about it. In this workshop, we teach you how to go about re-evaluating your assessment and designing and development with generative AI. Remember that your learner is using generative AI for his learning process, for his learning experience, and also for doing your formative assessments, because he has an opportunity to use this tool, and we must expect them to be using it. And therefore, your assessments must be so well designed that it will take into account the fact that the learner will be using generative AI. So the assessment in the presence of generative AI needs to understand our traditional assessments are outdated, and they need to be redesigned and reinvented. And it needs to incorporate various technologies available, including generative AI. And the most important thing, the purpose of education is to provide critical thinking and change in behavior. And the behavior that you intend to change, be it the application of the knowledge in their practice, needs to be measured so that they can truly, you can say that the patient has learned from your educational program. Now, you have to ensure that the student's work is authentic. And this is what assessment has to incorporate, and you design your assessment tools. So you must combat against AI generated content. It is okay, they can get the AI to help them, right? But they must understand that the content that they have written is AI generated, and you must make sure that they own this knowledge at the end of the day, where they have learned and absorbed the knowledge, skills, or attitude and apply it into their behavior. Now, how is genuine learning occurring? So assessment just take a spot. It's a snapshot of that particular time of where learning is occurred. So our whole assessment requires a rethink, in the sense that we need to see that the individual over his course of the program is learning, is building, is growing, and exhibits those signs. And so that's when genuine learning is occurring, and academic integrity and critical thinking has to be incorporated into our assessment design. Now, leveraging on generative AI for the design of assessment is obviously what is going to make us more efficient and productive. So we can use generative AI for feedback. The AI can help us assist in our production of feedback. It can help us to generate prompts, to design, develop, and deliver various new assessment tools in keeping with the integration of generative AI. And it can also help us in the assessment. But remember, while generative AI can help us with the assessment to create the initial draft, the final output for your assessment has to still include the human component, that is you as the teacher. Now, how do you detect AI generated content? Because if you're dependent on them writing, your assessment methodology that you're using is based on the generation of text content or audio content or video content, then the textual analysis must be done such that you can pick up. And I think most individuals would be able to pick up. If you can't, there are various tools that are available to detect AI content, AI generated content. However, you must understand they are not perfect. Plagiarism detection tools have known to be not accurate, and you must be careful, you must be equitable, fair when you make that judgment. And the AI should be able to uh, use to help us design our assessment, and to just make sure that when we design them, that we ensure their higher order thinkings are being measured. And also in student engagement, and you must have certain policies and how students engage with AI. I think allowing them to use, but adding on their validation of the responses from generative AI, and your assessment must ensure that the critical evaluation and validation of responses by the generative AI by students are incorporated into your assessment. So I think authentic assessments are important. The students must understand that this assessment is real, is valid, both in terms of its content and what it's testing. The authentic task. So if you ensure that your learning program is such that it is got used in the daily activities in life, in the real world, then the task that you're going to assess them on has to be authentic. That is, they can see the authenticity of the task that is being measured through your assessment. And the student must be able to reflect on the various components, so that even before he appears for the summative or formative assessment that he can already see that the assessment, and he can link that back to the learning to ensure that he learns. That means assessment for learning and not just assessment of learning. So the other important aspect is the feedback and iteration. So the AI can help us to provide adequate and frequent feedback to allow students to continue to learn, especially in the area of formative assessment. Now, with the advancement in technology, one needs to balance between innovation and rigor. So we must embrace innovation. We need to be in the cutting edge of technology to see how we could adapt our practices in designing and developing assessment, and using the technology to ensure that it speeds up and it makes us effective and productive while we do assessment. Assessment can be a significant pain point in most educators. Now, maintaining the rigor is extremely important, and this can be ensured using accurate measurement strategies and tools so as to make sure the student have mastery of the knowledge. A collaborative approach helps with the engagement of students and faculty and administrators in designing and developing assessment strategies for a particular learning program. The future assessment is very clear. Uh, Technology is going to be incorporated. Technology from various kinds. Generative AI is the beginning, and I feel that as we move forward, it will be very well integrated into the whole learning experience, and there will be multi-points, data points at which assessment will be performed, while especially in the area of predictive learning and personalized learning. Now, we come to the topic of summative assessment. Now, summative assessment is a high-stake assessment, especially in education, and one must be fair and ensure that the student, the learner, knows that it's a fair prospect, assessment, and it is transparent. And here, I believe generative AI is going to help us. Now, the problem with the traditional summative assessment has been time consuming, both from the perspective of designing and developing, and then validating those assessments, and then going on to execute them, and then marking those assessments. This has been a significant pain point in most faculty members, and there is a problem of quality assurance, especially with inconsistent evaluation, with the heterogeneity of the grading that can exist between examiners. And so this is another aspect that needs to be understood, whereas generative AI can help us standardize and ensure the quality is same throughout the process among various candidates. And the feedback ability, the ability to provide personalized feedback is difficult without the aid of integrating generative AI into the process. Now, the potential of generative AI in summative assessment is significant. From the basis of automatic grading, based on the input and the prompts that has been generated by the teachers who are the subject matter experts with guidance in the process of prompting, we can ensure that the grading is fair and equitable and standardized. The personalized assessment, especially informative assessment, is going to be much improved by integrating generative AI into the process. So in the formative assessment, we must ensure there are multiple points at which you can evaluate the student's learning and incorporate the feedback and assessment to facilitate and enhance learning. And once we are able to create the whole design and development of an assessment strategy for your program, they can then be easily scaled out to the rest of the learning population. Now, when designing summative assessment, we must first look at how generative AI can provide innovative designs that can ensure that it challenges the students and brings out the fact that the students have really learned through higher order thinking. It can also generate the content for your assessment. And I think this is the creativity that within by the faculty members and generative AI would bring about a phenomenal difference in the quality of your assessment methodology. And by incorporating this into the learning management system and the learning experience and environment of the individuals, you can then streamline the delivery of assessment anytime, anywhere. Now, the challenge will be the ensuring the academic integrity with generative AI. Anti-plagiarism measures, we talked about that, and this is something that we need to make sure from the source that academic integrity must be maintained at all times. And this, if we inform our learners that we are also using generative AI and that we will easily pick it up. But it is okay for them to use it, but they must own the knowledge. They must be able to articulate what they have learned in the absence of technology. And that will be a very important concept when you design assessments for the learner, that your assessment must be able to evaluate and pick up that the individual has learned the subject matter in the absence of any technology, anytime, anywhere. And this is something that you need to ensure in your design process. And with generative AI, you can create unique assessment content, even dynamic assessments uh, in a way that would almost minimize or any form of cheating or copying. The ability to use AI to help with remote proctoring, especially students, this is a very useful tool, which again can be incorporated into the learning environment. But for all this to happen, it is very important. The faculty members must be trained on the concepts and on the execution of integration of generative AI into their assessment practice. Now, we must ensure that the student outcomes are evaluated accurately and transparently with the use of generative AI. The use of the personalized feedback is been shown to be effective, and I think this is where it's important. The purposes of assessment is for the learners to learn, and it's just not to assess and to fail anybody. It's to ensure that they learn, and it's the feedback, especially in the formative assessment processes, is going to make that difference. And the data-driven insights that you're going to get through the students' engagement with all the educational points in their journey would help in the personalization of the learning through the assessment, the multiple points of assessment. And this would ensure continuous improvement in the educational experience and transaction that is going to occur with the environment. Now, what is the implication for faculty and curriculum development? Now, faculty obviously needs to be trained. A lot of the faculty are already trained on assessment, but the integration of generative AI into the assessment process now needs to have training. And you must ensure that the generative AI must be incorporated into assessment strategy and therefore within the curriculum. So as you design your curriculum, you have to keep in mind how is generative AI going to help with the pedagogy, but also with the assessment. And it needs a continuous process of refinement through monitoring and evaluation. So the future is here. The key takeaways are generative AI can enhance the design, delivery, and development and validation of assessment, both summative and formative. It can provide innovative assessment formats, methodology, and includes your personalized feedback. And robust measures are required to ensure integrity and to prevent academic dishonesty. And by attending and doing this workshop, you already have taken the next steps. And you need to collaborate with your IT specialists to ensure that this is integrated into the environment. And a continuous process of evaluation is needed to ensure that these need to be reviewed and monitored as the program is delivered.